Greetings here in the Beat Sessions. I'm your host, Mitchell Weary. It's Friday, July 16th. It's our favorite day of the week in the channel, and we're going to kick it off with John Mayer and his brand new record, Sob Rock. This is his 8th studio record, his follow-up to 2017's The Search for Everything. I am still searching for a John Mayer record that I like, unfortunately, because I've always thought this guy was immensely talented. I think what really killed it for me was when I heard him play blues guitar, when I actually heard him shred that thing in a way that I had no idea he was capable of. Like, my mind was blown. And I think that I have just been wanting something like that ever since then. He's had side projects where he's experimented with it, but it bums me out. It always has, to no end, that this guy has made a career of just writing just soft rock garbage. I am sorry. I will just say it. It's elevator music. It's meant for lunchtime in like bistros, ones that are corporately owned. It's brutal. However, this record, and I'm gonna pull the cover back up because I just tapping into his inner Don Henley. Like, this cover tells the story of this record. What is going on here? Think Peter Gabriel. Think Steve Winwood. Think of what all these guys were doing collectively, kind of with that style in the '80s, and that is the driving creative force behind this record. I think makes it a lot of fun. This is the most fun I've had listening to a John Mayer record in a long time. I will say that. I love the album opener, Last Train Home. Really taps into that Henley-esque style that he built in the '80s. Building the Perfect Beast is what comes to mind immediately when I threw that song on. And it actually, like I said, I didn't know what to expect with this record. So in hearing that, I was very excited to get through the rest of this, seeing what was going on. And there's some really good tracks. I really like the second song, Shouldn't Matter, but it does. Great acoustic ballad. It's got this intermittent piano throughout it that is just very nicely incorporated into the song. Beautiful track. Love the lyrics on it. I Guess I Just Feel Like is just another amazing tune too. I really wish that, I'm not asking John Mayer to shred it, like heavy metal solos or anything. But on the song, I Guess I Just Feel Like, he's really demonstrating a lot of what I would love to see from him. Great acoustic riff that's driving this song that is, it is a ballad. It doesn't really stand out that way when it's in the middle of 9 other songs entitled Sob Rock, unfortunately. But the song has a great feel. It's really well done. I love the melody and the instrumentation. And there's these moments where, he's just showing off how genuinely talented he is. Like, really just hitting the nail on the head. Then there's songs like Wild Blue, Till the Right One Comes, Carry Me Away. I really like what's going on, but you just get these choruses that are underwhelming. Soft lyrics, soft hooks. Again, nice melodies, but they just don't quite have the finish that good, I guess, pop music should. That's ultimately what is going on here. He is writing soft pop rock. This is the type of stuff that deserves big vocal hooks, and he just doesn't, deliver in a lot of spots on this thing where he should. The song New Light it just reminds me of this sad bastard that comes into the bar I DJ at. Literally requests this song anytime I see him on Friday night for like the last year. Because this song has been out for 3 years. 2 of the other tracks on this record have been out for 2 years already. So, you have a 10-song album, 30% of which has already been released for 2 years already. I kind of have a beef with that a little bit. That's rough for me. Why You Know Love Me? I don't know what's going on with that. He talks about how those are some of his most biting lyrics of all time. I'm not buying that. I'm not digging it. But I'm going to have to pass on the vinyl on this one. I would say listen to this record, especially if you're a John Mayer fan. If you're a John Mayer fan, I really think you're going to have a fun time with this album. I don't mean to rag on him too much. I got to a little bit just because I've always and this album is just more proof, felt that this guy has had a lot of potential to really, just break down a lot of different genre barriers, throw a lot of different elements together and cultivate an amazing sound. And he's just always gone with this method that's so safe. And I'm waiting for it, John. It's 2 decades in the making, buddy. Side projects aside, all that stuff, I don't care, man. You're in your 40s now. One of these days, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that you deliver on just a really hard rockin', blues driven album. That's solo, no trio, none of that stuff. You're on your own on this one. But I hope you all enjoy listening to this record. I hope you find this review helpful as well. Please like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel. Live show will return on September 12th. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Keep checking out reviews. We'll see you next time on the Beat Sessions.